guys, welcome back for another video. I'm here for the third time in a row in a day. I have the same top on because I've literally been filming these videos back to back, but I'm here with my last one for today in my hot girl series, the hygiene videos. I am going to talk about birth control and my struggles on birth control. The good, the bad, and the ugly of Liletta. In particular, Liletta is an IUD, which means it goes up there and it stays up there for 5 years. You don't have to take it out every month. And why I got on birth control in the first place. Now, little backstory. Before birth control, I started using birth controls when I was 16 years old. I started on the pills. It was a no-go for the pills. I'm sorry. The pills are like the worst. I have tried every single birth control. I have tried the pills. I've tried the NuvaRing. I didn't try the shot. So I didn't try everything, but I tried those two. I just didn't like it. Now, I was on a different IUD 2 years ago. I was on the MIRENA IUD. So basically, the only big difference between the MIRENA and the Liletta, so they're both 5 years. They both you have to go to your gynecologist or your clinic to get it inserted. They have to spread you open and put it up there, and then it hurts. It hurts a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The insertion process was really painful. I had to hold my ex's hand when I got it inserted because it hurted that much. But, so I've been on it for about a year now, so I have a pretty good review. I don't like it compared to MIRENA. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, the good about Liletta. Obviously, it prevents pregnancy. If you are active, it does prevent pregnancy. It closes your cervix so that you literally cannot get pregnant. So that when the little swimmers, if you do have an accident, if the little swimmers go up there, your cervix is closed. So that's obviously good. 2, it decreases your period flow. Before Liletta, before birth control, when I was 16, I started my period at 12 years old, and it was so disgusting. Oh my God. I used to get sent home from school. That's how bad my period was. My period used to be like, whew, you know, like the Red Sea in the Bible, like that was my period, basically. The Red Sea. It was just everywhere. I would bleed through seats. I would bleed through car seats. I would bleed through my bed. I would bleed through the biggest that's how thick and nasty my cycle was before birth control. And because I used to have such a heavy flow. Oh, and another thing, my flow used to last way too long. Right now, my period lasts about 3 to 5 days, depending on how stressed I am. But when I was younger, my cycle used to last up to a month. The shortest would be like 2 weeks. The longest period I had was a month and a half. Disgusting. It was the worst month and a half of my life. So, my period used to last that long. That's why I'm on birth control. My iron levels, because I used to bleed so much, my iron levels were super low. I mean, my hair was falling out. My eyes were like tinted a little bit. There was some discoloration in my face a lot. I was losing weight a lot because I was just not hungry. Like when you're on your cycle and it smells that bad, you just don't want to eat anything. I used to smell really bad on my cycle. My BV was out of control on my cycle as well. So those are all of the background reasons why I'm on birth control and why I'm probably never going to get off of it, because it really did change my life. Liletta. So I talked about some of the good. The period doesn't last that long anymore. I will have 1.5 days of heavy clotting. Now, when I clot really heavy, I will drink so much water. I will link my videos down below on my period hacks and tips and tricks that I wish somebody would have told me. I will link that down below. I literally just recorded the video, and I'll link my hygiene video down below so that you guys know how to deal with yourself when you're bleeding heavy. The bad and the really bad about Liletta to me is the mental health aspect of it. If you have mental health issues, I have really bad anxiety and bad depression. This amplifies it. Oh my gosh, my mood swings have affected my relationships. They've affected my friendships. They've affected me at work. It's really bad. It's really bad. I have had to get on medication. It did not work. I've tried yoga. I do still do yoga. I go to the gym on a regular now, so that helps. But the mood swings to me are the worst things about Liletta. Is literally the mood swings. The mood swings are out of control. I will go from happy to straight angry, start throwing stuff like I'm the Hulk, like Hulk smash. Like, no, it's bad. It's really bad. That was kind of funny. Hulk smash. But that's literally how I am when I'm on my cycle on Liletta. It's really bad. But I do, when I'm feeling very anxious, I will record a YouTube video, for instance. I love recording YouTube videos because it really helps me with my stress and anxiety. I have gone through a lot in my career path and just everything. I've just gone through so much. So I'm very stressed still. But would I recommend Liletta? I would still recommend it. It still does a really great job of regulating your period. My period was very irregular. I used to get my period for like a month and a half, and then it would come back like 2 weeks later. Now on Liletta, I have had a few issues with it. My biggest issue is sometimes my period will come back really fast. Like, it'll come back within 3 weeks. And that really annoyed me. Now, when you first get it inserted, do not have intercourse for like the first 3 weeks to a month. One, the string is hard. So when he goes up there, it's going to hurt. It's probably going to hurt him more than it hurts you. But after like 4 or 5 weeks, you can do the nasty after, be nasty, do what you do. Be safe though. Get strapped up still. That doesn't mean just raw dog it and just because you might get pregnant. But if it's inserted correctly, you probably won't get pregnant. I would still use protection. You never know. Now, I have only had my birth control slip one time. And I knew it slipped because I was bleeding really bad. And like I said, my period just came. My period just came like a week before. So I knew it wasn't my period. I had to go to the hospital and get it taken out and get a new one. That's why I went from Mirena to Liletta. So the other difference with Mirena and Liletta is the mood swings. I feel like I had less mood swings on Mirena than Liletta. I feel like on Liletta, my mood swings are just out of control. On Mirena, also one of the differences with Mirena for me is the weight gain. I gained a lot more weight on Mirena. I gained about 40 pounds on Mirena, and I'm pretty small. Right now, I think hold on. To show you guys. Right now, I'm about 145 pounds, and that's really good because I was 170 pounds. Oof. But the weight gain was worse on Mirena. Now, to maintain it, you just have to eat right. You have to eat correct. Now, I have noticed on Liletta lately, like the past few months, I have not been eating that much. I've been losing a lot of weight. I think it's because of the stress and the anxiety that these that this medication gives me. It is a hormonal IUD. I wish it wasn't. But would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it, but be very cautious if you have any type of mental health problems. I would be very cautious on this birth control. That's all I gotta say. The cost really depends on your health insurance. Mine was $60, which is a lot. But $60 for a one-time solution for 5 years is not bad. So, it's not bad at all. Let's see, some more things I want to say about Liletta. Besides the mood swings and eating a lot one day, don't eat a lot the other day, I would still recommend it, but my biggest problem with Liletta is the acne. Oh my gosh, I have never had acne problems until I got on Liletta. Mirena, I had no acne problems. I would have, like, you know, a few little breakouts, but I'm gonna try to show you guys my acne. There's some on my neck. I've been clearing my acne up. If you guys want a video on that, just let me know. And then this side of my face. I have never had this many blackheads in my life on birth control. That's my biggest problem right now, is just the acne. But to combat that, watch my hygiene video. I will link it down below in the description box and in the iCards above, so that you guys can go watch that video on how I combat my body acne. That's about it for this video. That's all I really got to say about Liletta and Mirena. They're kind of the same thing, so there's really not many differences. But if you guys want more videos on birth control and, you know, vaginal tips, stuff like that, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that post notification button so that you never miss an upload. And I will catch you guys in the next video.